It's the 30th of March. Got a couple more. Actually, I guess just one more day. Monday's the 1st of April. Monday's April Fool's Day. I want to talk tonight about sorrow. Psalms 13:2 says, "How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall mine enemy be exalted over me?" Sorrow is mentioned 63 times in the Bible. Jeremiah was the weeping prophet. He even wrote a whole book called Lamentations. Have you ever had an extended time of sorrow? Well, I know I have. Isaiah 65:14. "Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation." Isaiah 5:30. "And in that day they shall roar against them like the roaring of the sea. And if one look unto the land, behold darkness and sorrow, and the light is darkened in the heavens thereof." Deuteronomy 28:65. "And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall thy sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind." Psalm 90:10. "The days of our years are 80 years and 10. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away." Proverbs 23:29. "Who hath woe? Who hath sorrow? Who hath contentions? Who hath babbling? Who hath wounds without cause? Who hath redness of eyes?" Isaiah 50:11. "Behold, all ye that kindle a fire, that compass yourselves about with sparks, walk in the light of your fire, and in the sparks that ye have kindled. This shall ye have of mine hand, ye shall lie down in sorrow." Well, we all have times in our life when we are with sorrow. There's a lot of other words we could use to describe those experiences. We could use the word regret. We could use the word disappointment. We could use all kind of negative connotations go along with that. Many times we have unrealistic expectations. We expect something to go a certain way, and God has other plans. How many times have I set out to do something and it seemed like everything I tried to do to work on a project was blockades were put in my path? And it seemed like the answer was always no, no, and no, instead of yes. We all experience it. What is the answer to this bitter fate? Should we get all full of anger and filled with rage and hate? You know, sometimes life is a bitter pill to take, isn't it? Sometimes we would rather just lie away from our troubles. Sometimes we don't want to think about the bad things in our lives that have happened to us. Psalm 88:3, for my soul is full of troubles, and my life draweth nigh unto the grave. Psalm 71:20, thou which hast showed me great and sore trouble shall quicken me again, and shall bring me up again from the depths of the earth. Mark 13:8, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in divers places. There shall be famines and troubles, these are the beginning of sorrows. Well, sometimes we seem like that our lives are full of sorrow, trouble, and anguish of spirit. And we can talk about joy, we can talk about gladness of heart, we can talk about the promises of God. Joy and gladness. You know, Job 7:11, therefore I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit, I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Proverbs 1:27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Behold trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. Sometimes it's good to deal with the realities of anger, was it not? Rather than to deny that it exists and just go around with our heads stuck in the sand and say, oh, everything's good, everything's good. Here it is not. We have times of sorrow. They're real time, and hopefully bring us out of them. God bless.